Welcome everybody to a new episode of Win It Wednesday Trivia. Alright, it is our trivia show where I ask you guys a question, a multiple choice question. If you get the question correct, you get 1 point. If not, you can always try again with a new question later on. If you want to participate, you can go ahead and request live on Instagram, or you can send a comment on Facebook. The best way to play is through Instagram Live. Hello, Ergen. How's it going? Ergen, if you want to play, send a request. Mayank saying Happy World Health Day to us all. Nice. I didn't know that. Very cool. All right, so first on the list will be Elijah. Today's topic will be transportation. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get Elijah on. Looks like today is going to be the dynamic duo of Elijah and Mayank. We'll see if Angie decides to join us later.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Elijah. All right, looks like we got Angie joining us now as well. Elijah, I cannot see you, but I can hear you. Can you hear and see me okay?
Yes.
Interesting. I guess Instagram's just having problems again, but that's okay. So Elijah, you already know how to play. Today's topic is transportation. All right.
Okay.
So your question is, what is the name of the rail car that serves as an office for the conductor? Okay, so is it A, captain's quarters, B, penthouse, C, room, or D, caboose?
Caboose?
That serves as the what?
So I'll give you the question again. So what is the name of the rail car that serves as an office for the conductor? All right, so we're talking about locomotive here, okay? Trains. All right, so is it A, captain's quarters, B, penthouse, C, room, or D, caboose?
Caboose?
I'll go with that one.
Caboose?
Caboose is correct. You got it, Elijah. Good job, Elijah. And we'll come back to you in a little bit, okay?
Okay, I'll kick you off.
All right, thank you. Alrighty, next up on the list will be Mayank, and then I think we have Anjay joining us as well. Mayank, coming to you next.
Hello.
Hello, Mayank, how's it going?
It's good. I just got back from my 1 hour walk and now I'm doing my homework from school.
Nice. Alrighty. You got lots of homework or no?
My teacher said it may sound like a lot because it is a lot, and we're staying online until February 18th. April 18th, and it's only these 2 days of online school. The rest is just the break, and then we're coming back on Monday, which is the 19th.
Oh yeah, you got your March break next week or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty good news for you. You get 2 days of school, and then next week is your break. All right, so Mayank, are you ready for your first question of today?
Yes, I am.
All right. So remember, today's topic is transportation. So it can be anything transportation related. So like locomotives, airplanes, space travel, cars, boats, anything like that, okay? I like your sunglasses. All right, so your first question is, what is the name or occupation of the driver of the train? So is it A, driver, B, captain, C, engineer, or D, boss man?
Wait, what were the options again?
Yeah, so I'll give you the whole question and options again, okay? So what is the name and occupation of the driver of the train? Okay, so is it A, driver, B, captain, C, engineer, or D, boss man?
Engineer.
Engineer is correct. You got it. So the people who drive the trains are called engineers. You got it. All right. Good job, Mayank. And I'll come back to you in a little bit.
Okay. Wait, do I need to kick you out?
I think so. Yes, please. Alrighty. Next up will be Andre. Let's get him on. Andre, paging Andre. Waiting on Andre now, learning about transportation today. Alright, Andre, let me know if you're there. I'm gonna re-request you. Alrighty, requesting you and Jay. What's happening? The youth Wiggle 12. Long time no see. We're playing Wednesday trivia, learning about transportation today. If you want to participate, you can earn $5 just by participating, coming on live with us. Right now, I'm just waiting on Anjay. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Anjay.
What's up? I'm sorry because I forgot that today was boxing. I forgot.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, I thought something was up, but that is A-OK, Anjay. You are here now, and today we're learning about transportation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for your first question of today?
Sure.
All right. So, Anjay, your first question of today is, what famous person developed his lifelong love for trains while living as a child in Marceline, Missouri? The same person planned a theme park and said, I want it to look like nothing else in the world, and it must be surrounded by a train. Okay, so who is that person? Is it A, Lil Wayne, B, Barack Obama, C, Harrison Ford, or D, Walt Disney?
I don't think it's Barack
Repeat the
Obama.
question again. One moment.
What's the question again?
So the question is, what famous person developed his lifelong love for trains while living as a child in Marceline, Missouri? The same person planned a theme park and said, I want it to look like nothing else in the world, and it must be surrounded by a train. So who is that person? So is it A, Lil Wayne, B, Barack Obama, C,
I think it's
Harrison
Barack
Ford,
Obama.
or D, Walt Disney?
If I would guess A. I mean 1 or 3.
Alrighty, and
What are the answers?
you're a little quiet there, Andre. Can you speak up a little bit, buddy?
What are the answers again?
So is it A, Lil Wayne, B, Barack Obama, C, Harrison Ford, or D, Walt Disney? So keep in mind in the question, this person built theme parks.
Theme park and
Yeah, you know what a theme park is, right?
yeah, I know.
Okay.
And he wants to ride like trains. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll go with A.
Sorry, what'd you say, Andre?
Is it A?
So A would be Lil Wayne. Is that going to be your final answer? Want to hear the answers again?
Yeah.
All right, so A is Lil Wayne, B is Barack Obama, C is Harrison Ford, or D, Walt Disney?
I don't think it's Walt Disney or Barack Obama.
Are you sure?
I think little.
Yeah, it's A. It's A.
You sure no? Little is little rain.
No, is it Little Rain A?
No, it's like little rain.
Yeah, Lil Wayne
Like
say.
Little? Little?
Yeah.
So Lil Wayne will be
Wait,
Lil and then Wayne.
So is Little.
No, it's a rapper. This guy's a rapper. This guy's a rapper.
Which of those people has a love for trains and builds theme parks?
I think that Barack Obama is a basketball player.
Huh?
Yeah.
No,
What?
no, he's the previous U.S. Prime
Oh.
President. I don't know. I don't think I never heard him talk about train before. Disney's famous for Mickey Mouse.
Yes. And
Mickey Mouse train. No, I don't think.
Mickey
I don't
Mouse?
think this
I don't
last.
think
I don't think this train in
Then the final answer is gonna be then it should be 3.
rapper. I don't know the rapper loves trains. I don't know.
I think it's 3 then. This is how.
All right, so Andre, keep in mind, they not only like trains, but they also build theme parks.
Then part.
They built theme parks.
Run.
So the Lil Wayne, Barack Obama, Harrison Ford, or Walt Disney?
I think it's C.
Well, Disney doesn't have the thing, but I don't know. Walt Disney. What is Walt Disney?
Walt Disney is a person on Disney.
Walt Disney is like.
Or does that have a
It doesn't have
translate?
like Disneyland. I think Walt Disney most like Walt Disney.
Walt.
Because I don't know about the other 3. I don't know, but Walt Disney, you know, he definitely has a theme park, like the biggest, most famous
So is it fun?
Mickey Mouse stuff. But I don't know, Mickey Mouse. I remember like Mickey Mouse, you know, like has train. I don't know, maybe it's better guess from among all the answer, maybe Walt Disney. I think.
I don't think it's Disney.
I think it's
Because-
Disney.
When I
All right,
hear it,
Andre,
it's
we're
like-
taking a little bit longer with this question. What do you think the final answer is?
Just go for Disney then.
Okay, I'll go with Disney.
All right, Walt Disney is the correct answer. You got it. Alrighty, good job, Andre. So Walt Disney loved trains and he planned theme parks. You got it. All right, so good job, Andre, and we'll come back to you in a little bit, okay, buddy?
Okay,
All right, just kick me
Bye.
off, okay? Bye-bye.
thank you.
Alrighty, we're going to be moving on to Elijah next, unless we have a new contestant. Let me see. All right, yes, Elijah is next.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Elijah. I still cannot see you, but I can hear you just fine. All right, so are you ready for your next question?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Excuse me. So your question is, besides water, what is the other main commodity that helps a steam engine run? So is it A, solar power, B, wind, C, a hamster wheel, or D, coal?
Cool.
Is coal your final answer?
Yes.
Coal is correct. You got it. So coal is one of the other main commodities of a steam engine in a locomotive. Nice. All right. Good job, Elijah. That one was a quick one. All right. So we'll come back to you in a little bit.
Okay, I'll kick you off.
All right. Thank you. Alrighty. Would have been funny if it was a hamster wheel. Okay, let's go to Mayank next. Where is Mayank? Here we go.
Hello.
Hello, Mayank. Welcome back. Are you ready for your next question?
Yep.
All right. So your question is, which president signed the Pacific Railway Act allowing money and land for development of the Transcontinental Railroad? Okay, so is it A, Bill Clinton, B, Donald Trump, C, Jimmy Carter, or D, Abraham Lincoln?
I think Donald. No.
So I'll give you a
The
little hint. All right.
Ibrahim nothing.
What'd you say?
D. I think the Ibrahim something.
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln is correct. Good job, Mayank. You got it already. All right. Good job, Mayank. We'll come back to you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Let me scroll down on my questions list real quick. Next up will be Ann J. All right. Coming to you, Ann J.
Oh,
Alrighty. Welcome back, Ann J. How's it going?
I'm good.
All right. Are you ready for your next question?
Yeah.
Okay, so your question is, who was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean solo? So is it A, Joan of Arc, B, Beyonce, C, Madonna, or D, Amelia Earhart?
So the middle two are singer. Madonna is singer.
Madonna and Beyonce is no.
Beyonce is singer. So definitely not the middle two.
So the first or the last?
It's only first and the last.
Could you repeat the answers?
Yeah, so A is Joan of Arc, B, Beyonce, C, Madonna, or D, Amelia Earhart? Which
Yeah.
one of those women was the first to fly across the Atlantic Ocean solo?
I'm gonna go with D.
D, Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and J, that is correct. You got it. Amelia Earhart was the first woman. All right, good job. And Jay, we'll come back to you in a little bit, okay?
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's go to Elijah. Yes, let's check my list. Elijah is next. For whatever reason, we're having Instagram troubles getting Elijah on.
Hello, Jimmy.
Alrighty, welcome back, Elijah. I still can't see you, but that's okay. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes.
All right. So your question is, what form of air travel is classified as a rotocraft, which means achieved lift from roto blades? Okay, so is it A, jetpack, B, Ironman armor, C, a drone, or D, helicopter?
Wait, can you repeat the rota what?
So what form of air travel is classified as rotocraft, which means to achieve lift from rotor blades?
Rotor blades is rotor blades. Rotor blades. What's rotor blades? Never heard of that.
Skating.
R-O-T-O-R.
So what are the options then?
Helicopter.
So the options were A, jetpack, B,
No, no.
Ironman armor,
Gosh,
C,
drone.
a drone, or D, helicopter?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a
Makes
helicopter.
sense.
Helicopter is correct.
Yay!
It is known as a rotocraft. Good job, Elijah. And we'll come back to you in a little bit.
Okay, I'll kick you off.
Alrighty, thanks. Okay, let's go to Mayank next. Where's Mayank? Here we go.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Mayank. Welcome back. Are you ready for your next question?
Yep, I am.
All right. Your question is, what section of an airplane does the pilot sit in? Okay, so is it A, cockpit, B, driver's seat, C, pilot's cabin, or D, front seat?
I know this one. It's the cockpit. A.
Yes, cockpit is correct. That is correct. All right, you got it. Mayank, good job, and we'll come back to you in a little bit, all right?
All right, bye.
Okay, let's go to NJ next. NJ, yes, we have got you here.
Hi.
Hello, NJ. Welcome back. Are you ready for your next question?
Yeah.
All right. So your question is, what is the entire body of an airplane called? So is it A, cabin?
Body?
Yeah, so the body of an airplane, what is it called? Okay, so is it A, cabin, B, seating, C, baggage, or D, fuselage?
I think it's A.
A, cabin, are you sure?
Entire body.
So what is the entire body of an airplane called? So is it A, cabin, B, seating, C, baggage, or D, fuselage?
Okay, go.
Yes, cabin.
Cabin for
Yeah.
your final answer?
Absolutely yes.
Absolutely yes.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's cabin, but I'm just gonna think.
Alrighty. Give you another minute to think about it. So what is the entire body of an airplane called? Was it A, cabin, B, seating, C, baggage, or D, fuselage?
Okay then, I'll go fuselage.
Fuselage for your final answer?
Yeah.
Alright, fuselage is correct. Good job, NJ. Alrighty, yeah, I was second guessing myself there. I had to search up the answer just to make sure it was not cabin. Alright, good job, NJ. Fuselage is correct. You got it. And we'll come back to you in a little bit.
So even you thought it was cabin?
Well, I knew it was fuselage according to my answers, but then you're making me second guess myself. You're just like, I think it's cabin, I think it's cabin. Which cabin is a word that defines a place in an airplane, but the body of an airplane is called fuselage. All right. So, Angie, we'll come back to you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, next one, we're going to go to Elijah.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Elijah. We still can't see you, but that's okay. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes, sir.
All right. So your question is, who was the first man to walk on the moon? So is it A, Captain Kirk, B, Neil Armstrong, C, Spock, or D, Chris Hadfield?
Mom, say the answer, honestly. Say it.
No, go ahead.
What is it?
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong is correct for your fourth point of today. Good job. Yeah, so Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. All right, you got it, Elijah. And we'll come back to you in a little bit.
Okay, I'll kick you off. See you soon.
All right, thank you. Next up, Mayank. Let's get Mayank on next.
Hello.
Hello, Mayank.
That
All right.
other question was easy. It was Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, that one was the easy one indeed. All right, so are you ready for your next question?
Yes, I'm writing my homework down.
Oh, nice. What's your homework on today?
I'm working on. I have to write 3 questions. I have to answer 3 questions from chapter 1, the book called Where the Mountain Meets the Moon.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
starting with question number 4. Why did Jade Dragon stop the rain forever?
I don't think I've read that book. Well, what subject is it for? What subject?
It is English literature.
What subject?
Yeah, so they're like
English.
math, English, social studies.
I would say it's like
Language.
language.
Oh, language. Okay. All right.
This setting is in like China. I think the island is called like Tyson or something. Starts with
Okay.
a
I don't know much about China, to be honest. All right. Anyways, we're gonna move on to your question. All right.
Okay.
All right. So your question is, in 1916, 55% of all cars in the world were the Model T, created by what company? So is it A, Ford, B, Tesla, C, Ferrari, or D, BMW?
Tesla.
Why
Are you
not?
sure?
No.
Wait. What was the question again?
So in 1916, okay, so this was well over 100 years ago, okay? 55% of the cars in the world were the Model T, created by what company? So the A, Ford, B, Tesla, C, Ferrari, or D, BMW?
Ford.
Ford, yes, you got it, Mayank. Alrighty, good job, Mayank, and continue on with your homework, and we'll be back with you in a little bit.
Right. See.
Alrighty. Hello, Sopel Gutsang on Instagram. We're doing Winter Wednesday live trivia brought to you by MJKO and Shakespeare Live. Next up will be NJ. We're learning about transportation today. All right, NJ next.
Hi.
Alrighty, welcome back, NJ. Are you ready for your next question?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so your question is, what state had the first electric traffic light? All right, so what state had the first electric traffic light? So is it A, Texas, B, California, C, Ohio, or D, New Jersey?
Wait, what's A again?
So A was Texas.
So there's no United States. Okay.
Yeah, so all of these states are in the United States, yeah. So which of those states had the first electric traffic light?
What are the answers again?
So the answers were Texas, California, Ohio, or New Jersey.
Let me see.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Alrighty, so is Ohio going to be your final answer?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes? All right. So we're going to go with Ohio, and that is correct. Alrighty, so Ohio had the first electric traffic light that we see today that are everywhere. All right, so good job, NJ, and we'll come back to you in a little bit, okay?
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, let's take a quick, let's see if we got enough questions for 2 more. Let's see. So, yes, we have enough questions for 2 more each. So let's get Elijah on. Let's get some water for myself.
Hello, Jimmy.
Alrighty, welcome back, Elijah. How's it going today with you?
Good.
Good? Nice.
Nothing new for school
Nothing
besides just having a supply teacher, I think, for 2 days, and then our normal teacher's gonna come back.
new? You guys still have that March break or whatever next week, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Alrighty, Elijah, are you ready for your next question?
Yes.
All right. So your question is, which watercraft is capable of independent operation below water?
Submarine.
Submarine, final answer?
Yes.
Submarine is correct. You got it.
Cows are. I'm too smart.
Alrighty. All right, I'll give you the other options just to let you know what they were. So A was David Hasselhoff, B, boatmobile, C, canoe.
Okay.
Boatmobile would have been correct if you watched SpongeBob. No, I'm just kidding. Alrighty, Elijah, we'll come back to you in a little bit. So that was your second last question of today. We still got 1 more for you coming up.
Okay, I'll kick you out.
Thank you. Okay, next we're gonna go to Mayank. Where is Mayank? Here we go. Learning about transportation today. And if those of you who don't know, David Hasselhoff is a watercraft in SpongeBob. Hello, Mayank, welcome back. Hey, quick question. Did you hear the last question I gave Elijah?
Yeah. Yes, he just answered like
Yeah.
right away.
I know.
But
So
like
easy.
when you were giving the answers, I didn't really hear because you already sent the request and I accepted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But anyways, you get a new question, right? Okay. So your question is, which form of water transportation is used to carry passengers and their vehicles across a body of water? A raft, B, a kayak, C, a ferry, or D, Aquaman?
Wait, what was the question? I heard all the
The
options.
question is, which form of water transportation is used to carry passengers and their vehicles across a body of water?
Definitely not Aquaman. It's ferry.
Ferry is correct.
I know
You
because
got
it
it.
can hold a lot of passengers like cars and stuff.
You got it. All right, so Mayank, that was your second last question of today. We still got 1 more question for you coming up, so stick around, okay?
Okay, see ya.
Alrighty. Next up, we're gonna go to NJ, yes. Alrighty, welcome back, NJ. All right, so we got 2 more questions left for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So are you ready for your next question?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so before I tell you the question, all right, just to give you a little hint, this question has to do with a recent news event that took place within the past 2 weeks. Okay? So now the question. So what type of boat recently got stuck in the Suez Canal? So again, what type of boat recently got stuck in the Suez Canal? So is it A, an aircraft carrier, B,
No.
a fishing boat, C,
No.
a cargo container ship, or D, a yacht?
I think it's a cargo container ship.
Cargo container ship is correct indeed. All right, you got it, Ann J, and we'll come back to you in just a little bit for your last question, okay? So stick around.
Okay.
All right, bye, Ann J.
Bye.
Okay, let's go to Elijah, and then Mayank, and then Ann J for their final question each.
Switch what?
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Elijah. How's it going?
Good.
All right, are you ready for your last question?
Yep.
All right. So your question is, which country are Lamborghinis made in? All right, so Lamborghini, the luxury car. All right, so is it A, Spain?
No.
B, USA? C, Mexico? Or D, Italy?
I think it's USA.
The Lamborghini?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Lamborghini,
Italy, Elijah.
Italy?
Yeah, Lamborghini. It's Italy, right? Yeah, I think they're Italian cars. They're made there.
Italy? Okay, I'll go with Italy.
All right.
That.
Mama Maya coming with the save. Italy is correct. You got it. So Ferrari and I believe Lamborghini, which was a question, are both made in Italy. Italian sports cars.
It's not that cartoon thing.
All right, so good job, Elijah. That was your final question of today. So thank you for participating. I will tally up the points in just a little bit, just to give you an idea of your points after week 1 of April. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good job, Elijah. Thank you for playing. Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. We're gonna go to Mayank next for his last question.
Hello, Jimmy.
Welcome back, Mayank. Your final question of today, okay?
I've wrote more now.
Oh man, yeah, you looks like you doubled it since I last saw you. Wow, you're fast.
I'm on my second question already.
Nice. Alrighty, so your last question of today, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, which of the following brands does not manufacture automobiles? Okay.
Automobiles?
Yeah, so which of the following brands does not make cars? Okay. So is it A, General Motors, B, Audi, C, Toyota, or D, Colgate?
Colgate.
Colgate is correct. You got it.
Toothpaste.
Yes, so Colgate makes toothpaste. They don't make cars. Yeah, you got it. You know it. All right, so good job, Mayank. That was your final question for today. Thank you for playing, and I will tally up the points in just a little bit just to give you guys an idea of where you're at, okay?
All right, and good night. Bye-bye.
All right, have a good night, Mayank. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going to go to Angie for the final question of today. I think it's a little bit of a fun question. Angie, yes. And I don't think he'll need any help from anybody for this last question. Alrighty, Angie, welcome back. Your last question of today, okay?
Okay.
And I think this question, I don't think you need any help at all. All right, so we'll see. All right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so your question is, what popular film series was made famous for its street racing culture starring Paul Walker and Vin Diesel? So is it A, Fast and Furious, B. Marvel's Avengers, C. Harry Potter, or D. Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings?
It's not a car.
I forgot.
Lord of the Rings, not really car. So what was the question again?
So the question was, what popular film series was made famous for its street racing culture, starring Paul Walker and Vin Diesel? Was it
Street
A,
racing.
Fast and Furious,
I really know this.
B, Marvel's Avengers, C, Harry Potter, or D, Lord of the Rings?
He hasn't watched this movie. He hasn't watched this movie because I think it's too violent for him, but it's Fast
Not
and
yet,
Furious.
eh? Maybe in
Yeah, it's
another
Fast.
few years you'll know.
Yeah. Initially, I thought you're gonna say something. The anime cars. I thought there's a question about anime cars. He's like, this is one of his favorite anime when
Oh.
it was like 5 or 4. So I thought like that was the question, but then no, this has changed
Wait.
the whole subject. So it's different. So street racing.
I didn't like anime cars when I was little. I like Blade McQueen though.
Oh, Lightning McQueen. Yes, I know that. Alrighty, so
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Fast
go
and
there.
Furious. All right, A is correct. Fast and Furious is the film series made famous for street racing culture, starring Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. All right, so good job, NJ. Thank you for playing today, and hopefully we'll see you again same time next week. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, so let's tally up all the points to see where our contestants are at. So after week 1 of April, let's see. Each of our contestants, so Elijah, Mayank, and NJ, are tied with 6 points each. Alright, so thank you everybody for playing. Thank you everybody for watching. That concludes Win It Wednesday Trivia today. We learned about transportation, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.